this is a battle with swords, not some fistfight. As long as one of us is still breathing, then this fight's not over.
Hey everyone, this is Armored, and today I'm gonna go through Top Commander Day 1, what you should be doing for getting a lot of points, and what all methods you should employ to maximize your research and construction for this day. So right now you can see I'm in Archipelago Raid. So if you are in the Archipelago Raid, before leaving for Top Commander, this is just for the Top Commander, which happens after Archipelago Raid, right? So what you want to do is get one of these buffs, which is the building construction 10% or research speed up. So next what you want to do is return to your, you don't even need to return, right? So the next buffs that you can take from your metro, so these include the professor buff for your 10% additional. So this will make it 10% and 20%. And in case if you get a federation buff, that is like about 30%. And if we go to the member area, and here you can see these are disease researcher, so this is about 32% additional research buff that you can obtain before you start research. But since my research is maxed out, I do not need it. So one more tip, if you do not know the time for your next research, what you can do is press this button right here, and it will tell you the complete duration uh, that it will take for the research, right? So if you have not researched it, you can search it there. So this is one of the methods, and the same goes for construction. Before doing construction, use the construction buff from Mitro, and then you can take the construction buff from the zombies, right? So these are the two methods for increasing your decreasing your speed, your timers for research and construction. Next is the Hive Minds. So you can hunt a lot of Hive Mind level 6 in Archipelago Raid before it closes down. So not a lot of points there. Like if you hunt about 100 Hive Minds for the day, then you are only getting 1.4 million. And this is only, I'm talking about Hive Mind 6. So if you are going for 100 level 5, then it is only 1.2 million. So not a lot of points right here for armament tracking, right? For honings, I have a big suggestion. Let's go through my armament tracking first. I do not expect anything. Like my luck is crazily bad. So nothing special here. Oh wow. I just said my luck is bad and I got something for the leader heroes. This is great. Yeah, but whatever, because this doesn't make a difference. A lot of honing components, a lot of blue, a lot of green. Like I said, nothing special. So we basically just got a lot of points, about 2.4 million. I already had like about 400k points, so this means around 40 honing chips, and these brought me approximately 2 million points. So not bad. So if you go to honing, this is the reason I'm making this video today. If you go to hone armaments, before hone armaments, I want to talk about boundary ground. Not a lot of points here. You will be just wasting your time by playing a lot of boundary ground. So if you need a little bit points, maximum you can get is around 500k for all the rewards. So you can keep playing it for your free spins as well, but it will not fetch you top position. But it can reduce some gap if you have with the individual who is on top. So for hone armament, the only reason I'm making this video for hone armament, I need to mention one thing, guys. This is not a good day for honing armament, but in case you need points, then you must hone armaments on this day, because the best day for honing armaments is like so right now on your screen you can see I have sort of two tables. On the left side I have six attributes which are related to squad, and on the right side I have four more attributes. So these are my recommended attributes. Remember guys, squad block, lethality, attack, defense, reduction, and squad damage. These all affect all types of your troop stats, whether it is infantry, range, or rider. So for example, if you have squad block 40, then it means it gives 40 squad block to your infantry, rider, and ranged heroes as well. On the right side, you have specific hero specific stats, whether it is block, lethality, attack, or defense. So they only give you stats which are related to your specific troop type or hero type. So if I'm upgrading or honing an infantry hero, I will love to have infantry squad block, infantry squad lethality, infantry attack, or infantry squad defense. So these would be my preferred sets in addition to the ones that are mentioned on the left side. So these are some of my recommendations, and before I begin, I would recommend it to everyone. uh, Unless you are a garrison or a rally leader, this should be your preferred choice. We have a honing competition, like a 1 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, so right now what I can tell you is what I do for honing. So right now I'll go to my Julia, which I'm upgrading these days. So right now you can see her having a lot of purple ones. So nothing special I have, right? So the idea is to replace these purple ones with the golden ones. One, and secondly, you guys got to know, like if I have squad travel speed right here, and then I get another squad travel speed, I cannot get a third squad travel speed. So you can read it here as well. It was right, the fifth point. Every armament can have a maximum of two identical hone attributes. So let me show you something like my Miyamoto. Right here you can see it, he's having squad lethality 29, and then he's having squad lethality 29. I cannot get one more squad lethality 29. No matter how many times I hone, I will never be able to get it. So right here you can see infantry squad attack 2.7 and then infantry squad 2.7. No matter how many times I try to hone, I will never get it again. So for those who try to hone like squad damage reduction and rider speed for uh, heroes like Cynthia, you will never be able to get more than two squad travel speed. So try not to waste your honing hones while you are doing. So I'll just go through Julia. Before that, let me recommend one thing. Like if you have a strong infantry, so you should always work on upgrading your infantry. So in the middle you can see all three are infantry. My parts, if you go through the parts, they are also focused on like infantry. So whichever hero you are strong in, whichever type of troop you are strong in, your research, it should always correspond to your strongest hero, to your strongest armaments and your equipment. This is the method of getting strong in one particular type. And similarly, if you are strong in, let's say, infantry, so right here you can see I have upgraded my workshop again to a lot of infantry. And since I'm investing a little bit in snipers as well now, so you can see I have a decent sniper stats as well now. Otherwise, I'm pretty weak in riders, and I never invest in riders. I think they are quite less valuable in the game right now, except Chasey, maybe, and Felix. I recommend these two heroes a lot because I think they are very, very strong. Felix maybe with Elana, Felix maybe with Chasey. So these are some of the good heroes. So back to honing, I will try to hone my elite chips on this amazing hero. Squad block. Let's start with squad travel speed. So yeah, range, squad defense, anything related to, right? Since I will be using her in rallies, I think this is a good stat for her. Squad block. Let's work on range squad attack first. Okay, this is brilliant. Lethality for sniper is perfect, in my opinion. So since I will never be using Julia for garrison, maybe Lois can be used as a lead, but since Julia will never be used, and I primarily use her for field battles or maybe for leading rallies. So I think I will skip this one, garrison attack. Again, I will skip this. Might be good for someone like Thunder, maybe Raven, but not good for someone like Julia. Range squad block like 42. This is amazing. In very little amount, I have got the perfect. I think this is fine. More damage during rallies for Julia is great. So we are all golden in Julia right now. Then we are all golden in her vest as well. Now we are gonna work on her pants. She needs pants because she's not wearing pants. She should be wearing pants. She's a grown-up lady now. Why she's wearing underwear? Why I'm clicking so much? I do not know. Okay, back to canvas boots. Let's try to work upon this a little bit. Starting with the range squad attack. If we get something good, that would be amazing. But it doesn't look like. Since I do not want a defense, I want to go just all attack on snipers. So I think I will skip that. Goodbye. So let's just try to hone legendary now. I put it on automatic. Let's see if I can get something. So this is a lucky day. Like in about 200 common shards, I am able to get squad related buffs. So anyone wondering what squad lethality and range squad lethality? So the difference is that if you get range squad lethality, you're only getting 41 points into your range related stats. But if you get 29 points into your squad lethality, this means that you are getting points into all three types: infantry, ranged, and then riders as well. So all three types will get 29 points. So I think squad lethality is a little bit underrated, but it is great. But if you want to specifically make your range squad extremely powerful, I still suggest going for your particular troop type stats. But if you talk about squad attack and squad defense, the same holds true for it as well. Like squad attack, 2.5% means 2.5% into your range squad attack, your rider squad attack, and infantry squad attack. And the same goes for your squad defense. All three type troops will be buffed up for your this. particular armament during combat stats. So this is my idea for leveling up my heroes. I will not go into complete like honing, because that will get completely and amazingly boring. But thank you for watching, guys. This is it for how I hone my heroes. And as for my armament, I will make a separate video. But for honing, again, I suggest two things. So if you are a rally leader, or if you are a garrison leader, only then you need stats like garrison and rally related skills like rally counter damage, rally skill, rally attack, or rally basic attack damage. You need these stats only when you are going to be a rally leader. But in case you're going to be a garrison leader, then you need garrison related stats. But in case if you are neither, you're not going to perform the duty or the task for your alliance, then the best things that you can hone for your hero, so they are squad attack, squad defense, and then squad block and squad lethality. So the same goes for your no, like I mentioned, these four. So the next best one are your particular troop type. For if we are talking about a range squad, so in range squad, the perfect ones would be a range squad lethality, range squad block, and range squad attack, and range squad defense. So these will be the perfect ones for your hero if you are going to be a sniper squad. So these are my recommendations for everyone, and hopefully I was able to teach you guys something which was useful. So thank you for watching, guys, and have a good